You're going to have to face it. I'm addicted to love.
Wait,
We're live.
Did Lee say he's a dickhead to love? What?
I'm a dickhead to love. Yeah.
Did I hear that?
No, I was quoting Roxy music, Carrie. God damn it.
Yes. All right, there you go.
A dickhead
Roxy.
to love.
Hi, everyone.
I'm
Everyone
a
in the room.
To love. What's up, dog?
We got
Hey,
Carl's
peoples.
here. Mr. Big Irv has joined us.
Oh, Mr. Big Irv.
Don't get on Peloton.
Bree Freet is here. JC. Most
Carl
people are out.
Clark.
I imagine we'll have low viewership today, low live viewership today, because everyone's out getting ready for the holidays.
It's going to be our biggest viewership ever. Mm-hmm. All we have to hit is 42 concurrent viewers.
Steve here. Egg Foo.
Biggest viewership
He's
ever, and they're all here
upstairs.
to hear
He's
us
upstairs.
talk about Spider-Man.
He just wants to hear you guys because he can hear me through the roof.
Just put his ear to the vent.
There's
Diego
a Mark
has
in
joined
here
us.
too. Mark.
Are we finding
Alabama
people
in
for
the
not
house.
watching?
Yes.
Is that a war? Is that a war eagle or roll eagle or war tide? I don't know.
Huh? What? The
Rodal.
Somebody's
It's an
having
Alabama
a stroke.
It's
Can you smell
It's a
toast?
sports. It's a college football reference.
Smell toast.
No, it's a
Can you smell
we
toast?
don't understand that.
Yeah.
And everybody thought I was bad for betting on the young, healthy guy.
The next one to
Oh,
go.
he's a war eagle. No, I was trolling him.
Mike
Auburn
from
guy. I thought he was
Milwaukee.
Alabama
That's your
Crimson
new ringtone.
Tide.
Should we take a picture?
Sure.
Yes,
Get that.
Now that Shannon's
that done.
assumed the position.
I'm ready. I'll censor it.
I got a new haircut. I just want to show it off. Look at my fade.
Why do you have a book about my grave, Lee?
Tell me when y'all's are ready. Three, two, one.
Bop, bop.
Oh, hang on, that didn't work.
Are you kidding me?
You only had
Shannon,
you only had
it's so dark
15
in here.
jobs.
I know. I'm trying to fix it.
Okay.
Oh, why does it? That's so stupid.
I brought an electric blanket into my office today,
Wow.
so hopefully it's not cold.
I think about those sometimes. I'd like to find a way to get my dogs to stop monopolizing my bed. Little jerks.
You are bigger than them.
Push 'em off.
But at 1 o'clock in the morning, somehow those 10-pound dogs have the molecular density of like a black hole. They cannot be moved.
Yeah.
It's impossible. They lower their center of mass to the point where they're immovable.
Hang on a sec. Something's going on with my computer. It keeps washing everything out whenever I
Oh, great. Now I got to wait for Tony to learn how to use
I
a
know.
computer.
freaking A.
Do you need a young person?
He's got to learn how to use a
You
computadora.
don't get to say that, Rebecca.
I don't get to say that. I'm allowed to make fun of other people.
You can't take that away from me.
Hey, Shannon. Fuck you, dude.
Fuck you, pal.
Fuck you,
All
pal.
No,
Hey,
you
now.
can't take that away from me.
Okay, let me try this.
I can do whatever I want.
Hey, now.
I'm just
you're
gonna
an
use this as a
all-star. Get
reaction,
your
like,
game
Still does it.
So often
Okay,
today.
hang on one sec.
It
Didn't work either. Doo-ba-doo.
This doesn't
go
bode
to
well for
Canada.
today's recording.
I know,
It's
right?
fine.
It's already 1:30 in the afternoon.
Only
Damn it.
superstars break them.
What is it?
Give me a minute.
Yeah, it is
just
1:30.
give me a minute.
Thank you, Lee.
Always thinking
Oh yeah,
of
we
you.
totally we passed the time limit for the F word. Yeah, we can totally say the F word now.
Have we?
Fuck.
But we shouldn't. Let's keep it
To-
family
fuck.
friendly for this show.
No.
No, yeah, you just got to do it away from the microphone. Are we doing the picture now?
Yeah,
we're
we're just
trying
gonna
to.
do it. It might
You
look
might tell
kind
me when we take a picture.
of lame, but all right.
I told
ship.
you the picture for this episode is just 6 Rebeccas. It's conspiracy spirit Rebecca. Am I Granny again?
Yeah.
I am?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
A little bit.
I don't know.
Are we ready for the picture?
Just a boot.
All right, well.
All right, we're gonna go for it, and it's gonna be a little washed out. But what do you do? 3, 2, 1. Wow, that's a lot washed out. Son of a bitch.
Do you want me to take it?
Yeah, something's
Okay.
going on with
People are
my.
perfectly capable.
Okay, assume the positions again.
Something's going on with my monitor, and it
Since
keeps
Tony
flashing.
since Tony doesn't understand technology. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Got it.
Jay's had like his hand over the camera when you took it.
Excellent. Exactly as planned.
One. I do not want to do another one.
No, we're not going to do another one, no.
There. Yep. There. It's in chat.
Okay, at least send it to Jarvis.
Bye,
I
Jay.
did.
We
It's
lose
in the
Jay?
Jarvis.
Well, let's, oh, he's
back.
coming back. There he is.
All right.
I think
Jay,
he's back
sorry about
anyway.
your picture.
I gotta figure out why my thing keeps doing that.
It's okay.
That's
Lee
so
doesn't want me
frustrating.
in the picture.
No. Okay. We got to do it one more time.
God damn it!
Do it one more time. It's
I don't know
gonna. You
where
ready?
I don't know where I put Dick. Let me get Dick. Hold on.
That can be a problem. You should always know where you put Dick. Okay. Here we got your thing.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. All right. Now I got it. Hopefully nobody's
the worst school retake day ever.
It was amazing. All right. All right. That's in Jarvis. And
All
Jay looks pissed. It's perfect. All right.
You dumb sons of bitches.
All right. All right. All right.
Shall we?
Start at the beginning.
Yes.
Jay.
Download. Okay, I just downloaded it.
How long can he hold that face?
Oh, he's good at that. It's like
Wow.
it's on his LinkedIn profile.
It's a superpower.
Can hold a pissed off face for about 15 minutes.
All right, let's begin then.
Maggie, I need you to chill the fuck out, okay?
Stop talking to the ghost of Margaret Thatcher.
Maggie.
All right. And we're back. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
And we're back.
How is everyone?
Hi.
Jay,
Hi.
the bit's not funny anymore.
Hi.
I'm pissed.
Just
No, I'm
miss
kidding.
you.
He's
I'm
pissed. He's
shocked.
Jay Whitaker, everybody. Hi. Jay Whitaker.
What's up? Hey, real shit, I do miss y'all because I was watching y'all get dumped on with snow, and I was like,
Oh.
damn, I miss
Jesus.
like Utah.
It
snow.
was.
I hope,
Oh, you don't miss
hope y'all
that.
staying cuddly and warm.
You guys, it took me an
I do
hour.
in a way.
I work from home.
Okay, is
Yeah.
there a rest of that sentence? It
Well, no,
took me
I-
an hour.
What?
And
Took
that's
me an
it.
hour
Well, I
for
was
some.
waiting.
Everything.
All right, hold on. This is
Everything
Shannon,
took him an
Everything
hour.
takes an
Shannon,
hour.
Shannon. Hold on,
So here's
hold
what I
on,
was
Shannon.
thinking.
Before you tell a
So
long
here's what I was
belabored
thinking.
Oh, no.
before you tell a long belabored story. Yeah, before you tell a long belabored story. I just want to say, hey, follow me on social media at It's Jay Whitaker. Got some shows coming up. I'm going to be back at the NYC Asylum January 26th. New York City, baby. Love you. Thank you.
I miss you,
Wonderful.
Jay.
It takes him an hour. He's Shannon Barneson.
Oh, should I talk now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to schedule an hour for you to do your intro.
Yeah, because when we call your
It all
name,
started
that's
in
when
the
you do
year
your promo and intro.
1971. Can I get a? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I need to know what I'm
Thanks.
oh-yang.
My call and response skills are very poor. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, that snowstorm was so stupid.
How stupid
Every-
was it?
Fucking stupid. But like every other school district canceled, right? And they gave us a 2-hour delay for kids to get there. And it was a short day. So that means two and a half
great.
hours, 2.5 hours of school. And it took me an hour to get to work. Usually takes me 15 minutes. 5 kids show up.
Your district didn't cancel?
No, so 5 kids show
Like
up.
not even remote learning?
No. So we just so good news is I finally saw the Jungle Cruise. That's a pretty good movie.
Oh,
Where
you
everyone's
liked it?
begrudgingly horny?
And
I liked it. Yeah.
and also I got to see
They on a cruise.
the kids decided they wanted to play grocery store. Let's play shopkeeper, they said. And they go, and Aurora, your job is you're the Karen.
Oh, they actually assigned
no.
a Karen.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
One of my African American kid. You're a Karen.
Gosh.
I remember Designated Karen. That was a fun game.
And
Designated Karen
you guys
coming this fall to CBS.
It's a fun game.
Don't put that out in the universe. We
So-
don't want that show made.
she goes out in
Starring
the hall.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Awesome.
Listen, I don't want to talk to your manager, but all I'm saying is I'm extremely disappointed.
You guys are just making this longer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He will not stop until he's done.
No. So she goes out in the hall and she comes back in with like sunglasses on and she's like and had her mask like hanging around her wrist.
That's incredible.
And
Kids are so fucking cool.
and the girl that was playing the manager of the store is like, "Miss, you need to wear your mask in the store." Right? And she's like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, you need to put on your mask." And she's like, "This is America. I'm free." And I'm just like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?"
That's
And I'm just
incredible.
like
Nailed it.
laughing.
Wow.
So
That
Awesome,
is funny.
kids.
That's so incredible.
He's in his Green Arrow
Kids are
hoodie.
fun. They say the
I
darndest
think.
things.
Lee George
I-
Cade, everybody.
The hood. The city. You failed the city. I failed this entertainment program.
I found this network.
I've been canceled.
I make a wrestling show now.
Yeah. Just so I like to. I got
Where's
abs.
Diggle?
Come gutters for days.
Where's Tickle?
Diggle!
Behold the salmon ladder of justice.
You got anything you want to? Oh, I guess not. Okay.
Big Belly Burger. I'll be there Thursday through Friday, 7 to 10. Eating my way through this city.
Diggle!
Rebecca, everybody. Rebecca Frost. Hi.
Some mornings I don't know like how to open, and it's just madness today.
Welcome to my life. I never know what
Yeah,
to
that's
say.
all.
Mel's abs
Oh,
right
I'm on
there.
Twitter. You gross Rebecca.
She's fun on Twitter. She's fun on Twitter.
Oh,
Quad
Rebecca's the
T,
best
two-
on Twitter.
Oh yeah, her game is good.
Thanks. Thank you.
Quad
Set
T,
your
too tall toady.
notifications.
Tony!
Is it me?
Yes,
Is it my
Tony.
turn? Hi guys. I don't have any cool stories, but I got a snowblower that worked pretty good on Wednesday.
Brag about it.
I was happy about that.
Those deaf,
So
all right.
everything's coming up Quad T. Check me out on Twitter at Quad T Tony. Except for this cold I have, that is not coming up Quad T.
Is it cold or is it Omicron?
It is not COVID. I got tested because I'm a responsible, empathetic adult, and
Word.
That is rare in
my
your
man.
neighborhood.
It is
That's
rare.
my
Yes.
dog.
I try to provide
your
a good
county.
example for those around me, even if
Yeah.
it doesn't
Everybody,
work.
Utah County kids, you look up to this guy right here.
You should.
He's
Not
show you
because
how
I'm
it's done.
taller than you. Anyway, Gadget Spot, something, something. Hey, we have a host. His name's Carrie.
Thank you. Monday through Friday.
Bomb.
Monday through Friday, 6 to 10, x96.com, although Wednesday is my last live day until the new year. So that's
Oh my god, I thought you were going to say Wednesday's my last day, and I was like, what the fuck? Why are we just now hearing about
No,
this?
that'll be March.
How am I
Anyway.
going to get to work on time?
I don't know. You'll have to figure it out with the new
Oh, wait,
morning
I don't
show.
have to go.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, yes. The first item on the agenda is for Shannon.
Oh, no.
No, it's all right. We got.
Hold on. Let me have some more tater tot.
It's not Superman related,
Is it preacher related?
It's not preacher related. It's actually good news. I know. I tease Shannon with bad news for him, but this is good news for him.
I've got issues now.
Yeah. He's like
Now.
a dog. He's like a dog that I've neglected somehow. No, we got to look at the first look at Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Oh, what? Where?
Listen to the dulcet tones of Lawrence Fishburne.
Hey,
Ooh,
everybody.
He does have dulcet
Lawrence
tones.
Fishburne. I have just finished up a recording for this new show that I'm executive producing. It's called Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. As a special holiday treat from me to you, here is a first official peek.
Now the animation style is very interesting. Go look at this trailer. It's very, very kinetic. It looks like a Gorillaz video almost.
Oh yeah, a lot of colors.
A lot of colors.
Roller skates?
I got a Dexter's Laboratory vibe with it.
Yeah, that too.
yeah.
Yeah, that too.
I'm just going to tell you, like, kids are, at least that I know in my class, are so excited for this because I've got about the first 2 years of the book in my room. And they're making this into a cartoon.
Oh.
They're super, super excited.
Yeah, it's the original comic was Moon Boy and Devil Dinosaur. It goes way, way back. But then the new rebooted version is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. It's the story, if you don't know, the adventures of 13-year-old super genius Lunella Lafayette and her 10-ton T-Rex Devil Dinosaur. After Lunella accidentally brings Devil Dinosaur to present-day New York via a time vortex, the duo work together to protect the city's Lower East Side from danger.
My one hope is that they have the gangster cavemen.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
But they will have the Beyonder voiced by Lawrence Fishburne.
A good choice.
The Beyonder?
The Beyonder, yes.
That's perfect.
He's from Beyond.
He's going to be
perfect.
there. Then the other trailer I want you to look at. This one is
That's fucking cool.
This is going to be cool. It's a documentary about the comic books industry called Slugfest. Now, this is based on a book, and then they made a... This was a series that was made for Quibi. Remember Quibi?
Quibi?
And when Quibi, that's it, Quibi.
Oh,
when
Quibi.
When Quibi went away, Roku bought it.
Yep.
And so what they've done is they've edited it all together into one show, and it debuts on the 24th on the Roku channel.
That's quite a concept.
Yeah.
I watched one of Quibi's shows on the Roku channel like that. It was nuts, though.
DC, Marvel certainly wouldn't exist.
Yeah, the two arch rivals in the comic industry.
Jack Kirby.
There was a division, you were either a Marvel writer or a DC writer.
This music is into the
Ecumenical
Spider-Verse.
councils in the Middle Ages weren't as divisive as these two groups.
DC was always trying to one-up Marvel in some way.
There could have been no more important get than DC stealing Jack Kirby.
How do you shake up an industry? Great stories, great characters, and important earth-shaking events that will grab the public's attention.
We take the work a little more seriously.
The festivities begin.
So it's just a documentary about the rivalry between Marvel and DC, not the fans, but the people making them.
What if I don't have a Roku? How am I going to watch it?
The Roku channel is free to watch, I believe.
Oh, they have an app?
If you have, if you have Roku. No, I think you need an account. Yeah. I mean, it's free. It's free. Yeah. But I think you have to have a Roku account to have a Roku.
You do.
All right, dog.
It's just an app.
They'll reveal it on YouTube TV or some shit. Yeah, you'll be all right. Leia, just believe
I'll
in
just
yourself.
wait. I'll just be patient, I guess.
That's something for you to watch over the Christmas vacation time. December 24th is when that shows up. And the Russo brothers, I guess, are producing it. So fun. There you go. Now the news that everyone was waiting for.
Oh, no.
I got your Avatar 2, 3, and 4 update here. I know you've been...
Yes.
this.
God, I can hear Jimmy. I
am so like, yeah.
It was so.
God, he hated that fucking movie.
I do too.
Sorry.
And it was so funny. Listen to the morning show, Carrie, and even Bill Allred's like, well, I mean, it looked pretty, but it was stupid.
It was.
It was the #1 movie in the world for quite a number of years. It made the most money.
I don't get it.
I don't either because I think it fucking sucks.
But it was so beautiful.
The best thing that came from that movie was that ride in Disney World, and that's I stand by that.
You remember people were like killing themselves because they couldn't live in Avatar land?
I remember.
I just want to fuck a tree with my hair.
That's right. James Cameron, latest interview in Variety, he confirmed that Avatar 2 is fully in the can, while his cut of Avatar 3 is presently way too long.
He also Which means it's like, what, 15 minutes long?
Yeah. He also revealed that a little bit of Avatar 4 has been filmed as well. So there's your update.
I think it'll be really...
He's such an asshole.
It'll be really interesting to see how these two movies do. Because I think the first Avatar movie was just kind of lightning in a bottle. For whatever reason, everything was perfect at the time for it to be the success that it was.
Like the first Matrix.
True.
Well, yeah, but the first Matrix was actually a good movie.
I can agree with that too.
Yeah.
Lee seems to disagree, but that's okay.
No, it was a phenomenal movie. I'm saying it was, but it was lightning in a bottle. Like it couldn't be repeated.
I think it'll be really. I think it'll be really interesting because, like, the first Avatar movie is like Fern Gully, right? And it's like, hey, be nice to our Earth. It's crazy out there. But now we've come so far just since the first Avatar was released that go on, try to repeat that message. We all know, and there's nothing we can do about it. So,
well, and I feel like
especially
the people
now when there's no hope in America at all.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, you have the people that are going to be like, this movie's just about woke greenness, they're going to do that for sure.
I've stopped teaching math and I'm teaching.
You use Avatar and you turn into an AOC.
Bye.
Shannon just lost his camera.
He fell over.
It's those tater tot fingers.
But
my God.
Even Cameron says, these are a gamble. I'm not sure they're going to make any money.
See? Okay, even he knows. Okay.
I don't think they will.
No, I don't think they're going to be.
The only people who like them are boomers, and they're like 60% unvaccinated, so they won't be around.
And then the other news that we got, of course, HBO Max is going to, I think they're dropping The Matrix on HBO Max.
They are.
Yeah. That's the last of the big movies that will be dropped on HBO Max. They have said that they are sticking to the theaters in 2022. I would just ask them to hold their breath a bit because if you've seen the lines in New York to get tested, you may want to hold off.
Yeah,
Our chief medical officer, the company I work for, flat out said, with Omicron doubling in cases every single day, do you really want to go and do that shit?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. So they're looking at the Batman, the Flash, the Aquaman sequel, Black Adam, League of the Super Pets, all of that.
Avatar 2.
Yeah, in the theaters. Yeah.
Did you get the Blue Beetle news too?
I have that right here. Yeah. It was right on top of my.
Good job, Tony.
My next.
I'm
page.
excited for this.
Good job, Tony.
Blue Beetle moves from. It was going to be on HBO Max exclusively. But now they've decided to put it in the theaters. They must be happy with what they've got.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited.
2023 is when that will be hitting theaters. August 18th, 2023. Your Blue Beetle. Featuring Latino superhero played by Cobra Kai's Zolo Maraduena. And you've got, so it's, Batgirl is so far staying in HBO Max. Who knows? But there they go. They've got. I'm looking at this story and I'm like, I've combined two of these stories here, because it went from talking about Batgirl to Harvey Weinstein.
What?
You can't do that.
Oh no!
What? Her
What did he do to her? What did he do
Man
to
knows
her?
no bounds.
I thought he was in jail.
Sick
My
fuck.
stories merged together. I have a story about how Harvey Weinstein threatened Peter Jackson to take the Lord of the Rings away from him and give it to Quentin Tarantino.
Fuck, could you imagine? All those tiny little hobbit feet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm saving that story for later.
Frodo dropping the N-word every
I was
fifth
going
line.
to say, Sauron's
I'll go into it here.
Fly, you
pass,
fuckers!
motherfucker!
It'll be out of order, but we'll take it. Yeah, it was. He wanted it to. Well, he was told by Disney, and Disney, owned Weinstein's company at the time. Disney said they didn't want to do 3 movies. They wanted to do just one. So Harvey, get your guy in order, right? They wanted it a single 150-minute movie.
Wow.
Which, without all the walking,
Maybe. Yeah.
It's in the Independent's new oral history of the making of the films, the Lord of the Rings movie. And it says, Harvey was excited. We found that very encouraging, and we thought we'd have room to tell the stories, only we weren't paying attention to the political dynamic between Miramax and Disney. Disney had set a budget cap on Miramax and Lord of the Rings. It was well in excess of what they could greenlight on their own. When Disney realized the budget, they were going to shoot the films back-to-back. The director was not an A-list name at the time, Peter Jackson. They made it clear that they were not on board, and so began the very tortured process of Harvey not wanting to admit to the Disney pushback, and then at the same time saying to Peter, this is what you have to do. And so Weinstein is apparently either in his business dealings, if you're not female, he's either very friendly or he's really an asshole. There's no in-between with him, apparently. So he went from being very friendly to yelling at Peter Jackson, saying that they should kill 3 of the hobbits. And then
Firefight.
And then Peter said, I'm not going to kill 3 of the hobbits. And then Weinstein got pissed and says, I'll bring in Quentin Tarantino to finish the movie.
He has no idea if Tarantino's even interested, but he's just like, I'll bring him. He'll do it.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. But anyway, it's an interesting little book. So if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, you probably want to take a look at it. They interview the cast, and and there's a part in there apparently where Dominic Monaghan says that he watched Christopher Lee, who was a real life badass. He says, I watched Christopher Lee take a pen and throw it at a tree, and it stuck into the tree like a knife.
Wow!
Yeah.
Did you guys see on
What?
Colbert this week?
I was
Colbert's
just
Lord of
gonna
the
say
Rings
this.
rap.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was the 20th anniversary.
What was it? I didn't hear that.
Stephen
what
Colbert
happened?
is like one of the biggest nerds around, and he fucking loves Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings. And so he got a good chunk of the cast together, and they made like a rap video.
And killer mics.
Oh my
in it,
god.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's pretty funny.
That's
So,
cool.
Jay, what they're referring to is Christopher Lee's involvement in something called the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare. In World War II, it was Christopher Lee, Roald Dahl, and Ian Fleming, and a couple of other people, and they were secret agents. Roald Dahl's job was to sleep his way through New York high society, whereas Christopher Lee's job was assassination, and he knows what knife and meat sounds like.
He knows how to handle a pen.
Yeah.
Pen is mightier than the sword. It's in Christopher Lee's hands, apparently.
Hey.
Carrie, look at you.
Nice.
After these messages.
Right back.
Oh, Carrie.
All right. Let's see. Jay says that Dr. Paul had to watch it a couple of times to read the subtitles of the video. Rapping Elvish. Hugo rapping Elvish, it says here. So that'd be Hugo Weaving?
Wait, they got Hugo Weaving to be involved in something fun?
I know, right? It seems so unlike
That
him.
doesn't sound right. Yeah.
I wonder if it was in his contract, like, hey, 20 years from now, you do have to participate in stupid internet videos.
You have to make a rap.
There has to be anniversary participation.
And Egg hitting the nail on the head. He says, we want a movie about Christopher Lee's life, not about his
For
movies.
real.
I want to see this League of Extraordinary Gentlemen movie. That's what I want.
League of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Exactly. That's what I want to see. I want to see that.
No,
Are you saying that the guy that wrote the BFG was like just fucking people?
He would basically go through New York socialite circles and sleep his way through wealthy heiresses and whatnot, seeing if there were people who were Nazi sympathizers in New York's high society, and he was actually quite effective at it.
He was doing it for Queen and Country.
Yeah,
that's
I don't want to.
I hate that excuse,
but I will.
But I'll do
everlasting gobstopper.
All right. Let's see. Are we ready to begin again?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let me knock over my camera real quick.
Oh, good point, Stephen. We gotta raise a cup for Anne Rice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Lady.
I forgot about Anne Rice. I thought that.
How could you?
I thought that was the week before last. All right. Here we go.
It's been the longest week of all time.
It has been.
Oh, you guys have no idea.
Here we go.
Thank you, Carl.
And we're back. Carl in the chat room here has reminded us that we have forgot to raise a glass for Anne Rice.
Stephen in the chat.
Stephen?
Carl was just complimenting my house.
Oh, Stephen in the chat. Sorry about that. Anne Rice died this week.
Queen of the Goths.
Yeah, raise a glass.
Anybody read any Anne Rice here?
I really like the first one.
The first one?
That Interview with the Vampire.
Oh, okay.
I like that one, but the rest of it sucked.
I confess I have not read any Anne Rice.
And I like the first.
I have not
movie's
either,
good too.
but I've been intimate with people that appreciate the material of Anne Rice, so I am grateful for Anne Rice as by proxy. So,
Lee has read some Anne Rice, a little bit.
It's very 1970s. It's like reading the Sword of Shannara books, right? Like if you're looking for anything contemporary, this is not going to happen. So, but. Yeah, I remember when she had like a really daring time where she's like, oh, you know what? A vampire drinking Menses would have even greater powers. It's like, you pushed that envelope because you could. Good job, Anne Rice. So.
All right. Let's see. We got some other news here. You remember Kick-Ass, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, I've seen it.
He be kicking ass.
Matthew Vaughn was interviewed recently, and he says that a big reboot is currently in development.
Oh, God damn it.
He says, you got a big reboot of Kick-Ass in 2 years. He says it's so fucking nuts I can't talk about it, but we've got that ready to go. All the rights revert back in 2 years, and then we're going to reboot it with where people will be like, he's insane. I'm not going to say who is attached to star.
Timothy Chalamet.
That's who I was thinking too, Timothy Chalamet. I was like the Dune kid.
It's usually a solid guess.
He can do anything, Lee.
I like to think of lightning in a bottle once again.
Yeah.
There's so much good, just like original content that exists.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can we please talk about that Michelle Yeoh trailer?
Yes.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Yeah.
The Michelle Yeoh-averse.
Yep.
Come on.
Go take a look at that. Look that up. Wow, she's of course amazing, and now they're giving her a movie where it's like she's playing herself in 100 universes or something like that.
And she's a badass in every single one of them.
I'm so there for that.
I just love that my wife had to point out that was Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh yeah, she's in the.
I had no clue.
It took me halfway through to realize that's Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yep.
Michelle Yeoh had another trailer come out this week too
for The Witcher.
The Witcher prequel that she's in.
Mm-hmm. Wow, she's everywhere, and I'm here for it.
Oh, everywhere, all the time, at once.
Yeah. Let's see. We also got.
What happened to Shannon?
I
Shannon.
think he took himself out.
Did you leave to go potty?
Oh no, he wouldn't turn off his mic.
We
for
need
that.
a wellness check on Shannon.
Yeah, someone
send
on
a
it.
young person over there.
Yeah.
Egg, go downstairs and check on Shannon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Egg,
on the
if
floor. You could go.
Yeah, go check on him, see if he's okay, if you would, Egg. Let's see. Gotham Knights TV series. It's going to be on the CW. I thought it was probably going to be on HBO Max, but It's going to be on the CW, produced by Warner Television and Berlanti Productions. There you go.
Well, we can't say that it's bad if it's Berlanti. He was also an executive producer on the Watchmen series.
Yeah.
If it's DC on TV, he's involved.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Here's
DC on TV. He's got his fingers in it.
Here's the plot for it. In the wake of Bruce Wayne's murder, his rebellious adopted son forges an unlikely alliance with the children of Batman's enemies when they are all framed for killing the Caped Crusader. As the city's most wanted criminals, this renegade band of misfits must fight to clear their names, but in Gotham with no Dark Knight to protect it, the city descends into the most dangerous it's ever been. However, hope comes from the most unexpected of places, as this team of mismatched fugitives will become its next generation of saviors. So the son of the enemies. So they'll be like Young Riddler Chronicles. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Huh? So they just got. This is Daddy Daycare now. What the fuck?
I guess. These folks who are bringing this show have worked on Batwoman, Gotham, Krypton, and The Vampire Diaries, and One Tree Hill. And
I wouldn't want Krypton on my resume.
One Tree Hill.
Or One Tree Hill.
Oh my God! One Tree Hill was one of those shows that defined a generation.
Did it? Oh.
Yeah.
Did it though?
Yeah. Not yours, obviously.
What was it?
It was a TV show about teens. And there's a hill that's got one tree on it.
Didn't they shoot it here in Utah?
No, you're thinking of Everwood.
Everwood was in
Trees,
Utah, yeah.
wood. All right. Again, I'm confused.
Right. I think you're thinking of One Hill Tree. They shot that down in Panguitch.
It's the Pretty White People with Problems show.
I'm pretty and I've got problems.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the CW shows.
Exactly.
Is that the show with the Dawson?
No, that's about a creek, not a tree.
Yeah, that's one.
We've got Chad Michael Murray in One Tree Hill.
That's One Creek Dawson.
Which one is Chad Michael Murray?
Oh my God, he.
I'm sorry, no, you don't.
Chad Michael Murray. He was.
We don't really
Mandy
care.
Moore's last bang in A Walk to Remember.
A Walk to what?
A Walk to Remember. Mandy
Who?
Moore
You know
gets
that
cancer
sad
and she
show?
dies.
Hey, Shannon,
Wait, hold on.
Shannon, remember when Mandy Moore was on Scrubs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's so funny.
Is A Walk to Remember, is that set in a Chinese restaurant?
W-O-K,
No, it's
I
another
get it.
one. It's another very. It's very strictly white people only.
Now it says here, Carl
Jay
says.
just quit the show. Fuck
I
fuck
think he
him.
did.
Fuck him anyway.
Carl says that creek watered the one tree from the hill. It was a shared
There it
universe.
is.
So there you
Shared
go.
universe.
Tony-
Let's see.
Jay shows up for like one show and it's like, I quit. Oh. You're going to be missed.
And then we got news about. Okay, he's come back now.
There we go.
And then we got news about Good Omens Season 2 is being put together. And
Yeah, they're filming it right now, aren't they?
they're filming it right now, and John Hamm is going to return as the Archangel Gabriel. Sorry. Archangel.
No, but he can arch my
Archangel
any day.
Oh. It's in production in Scotland.
Sorry.
Neil Gaiman says Good Omens 2 would not be the same without the astonishing John Hamm as Gabriel, everyone's worst boss.
He was so good.
Now,
Yep.
the first season ended at the end of the book, right? So this is all new story.
This is stuff. Gaiman said that he and Terry Pratchett had sort of talked about a sequel, kind of outlined a sequel to the book. So he's taking his notes and saying, "Here, let's do something with it." And that's your season 2.
I gave it 5 out of 6 great episodes.
Oh yeah, that's all it was. It was like 6 episodes, right?
It was a short one, yeah.
They
sometimes it's good though.
No, they had some difficulty sticking the landing, I think. But other than that, really solid show. Also, Terry Pratchett's really dingy, so it's kind of hard to adapt.
Yeah.
So,
this is
what do you mean by dingy?
Means he floats.
Like dingy from Alice. Remember Alice?
Look it up on Urban, whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean it's a small boat. It's a little small boat.
Story that Terry and I created those years ago continues to take us from London Soho to heaven and hell, a delight to bring back. All that stuff. Good Omens. So there you go. Now we're getting Sweet Tooth season 2.
Oh, I gotta watch that. I'm gonna watch that over the break.
Seen the first
Good
one.
show. Good show.
First season is so good.
It's in my top 10 TV of 2021.
Oh, really? Oh, good.
Yeah.
We ought to put a list together. People love lists, I'm told.
Yup.
Ugh.
So yeah, it's Deadly Class, Sweet Tooth.
Wait,
Deadly.
Deadly Class was
Deadly Class
2020
yeah,
or 2019.
It was a
Still
while ago.
going on about it.
It's all just been
Look,
one terrible year for like
Lee and
3
I miss it
years.
a lot, okay? The years are running
Look,
together.
when someone actually makes a TV series about you in high school, you kind of miss it when it gets canceled.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, you tell
Tilly
me.
agrees.
Let's
Right?
see.
Tilly.
Well, the showrunner from Sweet Tooth is now looking at God Country, which is a comic written by Donnie Cates.
I've read that.
Was it good?
It was weird, but I liked it a lot.
God Country centers on Emmett Quinlan, an old widower affected by dementia. I know that feeling. And violent outbursts. When a tornado hits West Texas town, Quinlan is rejuvenated thanks to an enchanted sword he finds in the wreckage. Like you do. Now he must use it to protect his family and what remains of the town against terrifying otherworldly creatures seeking its power.
Yeah, it was a trip. I liked it, though. I think if it's done right, it could be pretty cool to watch.
Apparently it's just going to be a one-shot, a movie, instead of a series. So there you go. Yeah, I'll be interested. I'll give him a look. The Goonies.
Goonies never say die, Carrie.
It's our time down here.
I sure hope they reboot it.
Twist. I've never seen it.
You're
Wait,
okay.
really?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It is. I'll say this.
It's
it is
problematic.
beloved. It is beloved by a certain generation. It is problematic. My problem with it was all those kids wouldn't stop screaming, but that's another story.
But if you want to see Teen Brolin, that's your movie.
Teen Brolin.
Yeah.
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 Teen Sean Astin.
All I know is there's
Carrie,
a fat kid
that
in
was
it.
really your problem with the movie? Was all the kids
Well,
screaming?
That was the first problem.
This
I had
explains
with
a lot. This explains so much. Dink Studios, indeed.
That movie may have been the thing that made me not want to have kids. That may have been the origin story for that. I'm glad when I can make Jay laugh.
Dink Studios. No, I just.
Well, this isn't a reboot of The Goonies. It is a TV series. It's going to be on Disney Plus, and the show is about a teacher who decides to help some of her students do a shot-by-shot remake of the movie.
Oh.
They already did this in an episode of American Dad.
Yeah. Well, now it's a series, and it's The Goonies. So, yeah.
Huh.
That's what it'll be. No date as to when that will arrive.
Oh God!
Are we out of ideas? Is this the end?
Well, officially, it's
But-
done.
It's
But you
official
see,
now?
Nobody likes the new ideas. They just want the old ideas because nostalgia is all anybody cares about right now.
And the thing is too, like they just announced that they're going to reboot 6 Feet Under, and I'm like, why?
My favorite tweet about this was, I can't remember the name of the creator of the show. It says, imagine he walks into an office where they're talking about new shows, and on the whiteboard writes 7 Feet Under, throws the marker down and walks out.
Alan Ball.
Alan Ball, thank you.
But like, do you guys like? First of all, a great series, right?
I never
And
watched that one. What's
I
it
know,
It
it's
was
really
really,
about?
really good. And do you guys remember what happens in the finale?
Sure don't.
The last part of it we see how everybody dies,
Oh, yeah.
and it's just like,
So how do you have it continue? Oh, I guess it's a reboot.
So if they're rebooting that, are they going to
Zombies.
reboot? Are they going to reboot Dead Like Me because that was a spinoff,
Fuck, don't reboot Dead Like Me.
Yeah.
Just watch the original.
right?
Dead Like Me was not a spin-off of that.
Wait,
No, it was not.
What's the point of 6 Feet Under? Is it a
It's a
supernatural show?
No,
or
it's a
is
show
it-
about a funeral home. A family-owned funeral home, and the patriarch of the family died in the first episode, and he's a ghost, and he shows up and cajoles the kids, and
Oh, so there
And hilarity
is a
ensues.
supernatural element to it. Is it
Yeah.
a comedy or?
It had some funny elements in there.
It was. I would say it was a dramedy.
It was.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen a compilation of like the 10 best like deaths, because I guess the show opens with like a death
every episode. Yeah.
And there was one that was absolutely bonkers. This truck has like a bed full of inflated like sex toys, like filled with helium, and it like. For whatever reason, all of the sex toys just get loose and are floating to the sky. And this crazy Christian woman thinks it's the rapture, so she runs into traffic, waiting to get raptured, and she gets hit by a car.
Did you know that's a real story? That really happened,
Is
in
it?
2002. Yeah,
That's
there was
nuts.
there was a moving truck filled with helium-filled sex dolls that were going to a New Year's Eve party, and it flipped over, and all of the things came out, and a lady literally jumped out of her car thinking it was the rapture. So, that's, and no, I misremembered. Dead Like Me is not related to 6 Feet Under in any way, shape, or form. I quit.
6 Feet Under notable because I think it was our first glimpse of Michael C. Hall before Dexter.
I mean, like probably like his first like big role.
Yeah, he was one of the kids.
And such a fantastic cast.
Good cast. Yeah, it's a good show.
Huh?
Shut up.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
Let's see, and finally, this before we go to break. Who NFTs? Okay.
You guys, my friend Wes.
Yeah.
He's an artist. And he's killing it. He quit.
I would say.
Yeah.
He
Go
quit
ahead.
Finish. He quit his regular job.
Yeah,
and
I would
he's
say
making
that
all his money off those.
If you can figure out a way to cash in on it,
Can he live off of it forever? Because I don't think NFTs are a forever thing.
No, this is a product of right here, right now.
Yeah.
3 years from now, nobody's going to care about NFTs.
We were talking about it. He's like, we were talking about maybe doing one for Geekshow, but we don't really get it. He goes, I still don't kind of get it.
Well, then, no, I definitely don't think we should do it.
Well,
No,
but like
I don't want to do one.
I know, but like he sold stuff to Snoop Dogg because Snoop Dogg's all into this shit, and he's like, I figured I'll just ride this wave as long as it goes.
Totally.
And like every time I see him on Facebook, he's like he's in Europe or South America with his family and stuff.
Good for Wes.
Every single time anybody comes to me and says, you should do NFTs, you can draw, and I go, no one wants to buy my art in the real world. Why are they going to buy a digital, right?
Right.
Like if I could make it as an illustrator, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. So
I saw a great meme, Lee, that was like,
yeah, that sums it up in a nutshell.
That kind of attitude, obviously not.
No.
You
I saw this great
chances,
meme that was
baby.
like,
I believe I'm going to make you a star, Lee.
It was like NFTs. Imagine if you actually drew something and people could hold it in their hands. This
After
could
buying
change.
it.
Yeah, this could change art forever.
Yeah. No, I had a guy I work with yesterday freaked out on NFTs. He found out I could draw, and he's like, "Oh, dude, you can make bank doing NFTs." I'm like, "Yeah, there's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. It's because I can't make." If I were to tell my wife, "Sorry, I'm going to quit and focus on art," I wouldn't have a wife.
If anything, we'll do a fungible token, not a non-fungible token.
Right.
I am told NFTs are like Beanie Babies.
Yeah, it's a fad for sure.
And
Mike,
worth a lot of money.
Mike, our attorney, I think is probably here somewhere because he just texted and says, we clearly need to discuss NFTs. Mike knows about this stuff, so...
Yeah.
See, the thing, I think that all of our audience
Show yourself
is probably...
in the chat, you coward.
Yeah, coward!
All of our audience is smart enough to know that NFTs aren't actually worth anything, and so our target audience would just laugh at us if we tried to do NFTs. Like, I'm
With
gonna
how
buy
much
that.
we
That's
shit on them.
nonsense.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, I bring it up because there's a story. I love the headline here. It was on IO9. The NFT ghouls are going full face mask off with Stan Lee and Bob Ross NFTs.
Oh, I've been waiting for this, Carrie. I cannot wait.
Earlier this month, after the internet...
Sorry. Mike just called you out, Rebecca. So
yeah, he did. It says earlier this month, after the internet summarily denounced one NFT's minter's Oscar season attempt at capitalizing on Chadwick Boseman's death, it seemed for a brief moment that perhaps people might think better of engaging in such transparently opportunistic and morally bankrupt routes. Do you think this writer has an opinion?
Just a little one.
It's not the case. Stan Lee, Bob Ross, and Dr. Seuss are all dead. None of them can share their opinions about having their likenesses and legacies co-opted by 3 different companies that have recently announced NFT collections involving the creators' works. Let's see. NFT production house Orange Comet, Dapper Labs, and Funko shared their plans to offer up different NFT collections. The Orange Comet is the Shock Reverse. That's the Stan Lee thing that he developed with Sharad Devarjan and Gotham Chopra. It includes 6,880 unique generative art pieces based on characters from that graphic novel.
Oh,
Luck
Jesus.
selling those. Funko is partnering with Drop for digital pop packs, offering over, 32,000 Bob Ross-inspired NFTs.
This is too much.
Holy fuck.
Carrie, all I want is to hear you say the thing.
What thing?
As Stan Lee, tell me to buy an NFT.
You buy this, you can't hold it in your hand. Just like me, you can't hold me in your hands anymore.
Perfect. That's all I wanted.
There you go.
Not tangible.
Not tangible.
Fucking tangible.
It's so crazy. Like Bob Ross, this love of him now. I was talking to one of my kids from a couple years ago, and I'm like, what do you really, really, really want for Christmas? And he goes, don't laugh at me. I go, well, I'll try. and he goes, I just want this Bob Ross paint set.
Oh. And did you explain to him that they're just using his name to sell paint?
It's the same paint, yeah.
No, I didn't want to,
because it's in that documentary.
I'm a creator of dreams, not.
Oh, that's true.
Not a crusher.
Well, then don't let the kid watch that documentary on Netflix about Bob Ross, because it'll make you sad when you see stuff from Bob Ross these days. All right, we'll have to have Mike on sometime in the future to talk about NFTs. After these messages, we'll be back.
Let me go. I gotta go see if Captain Asshole got out of the yard.
Are we going to talk at all about Hawkeye on the live show, or are we saving that?
Yeah, that's the Patreon deep dive.
We should. Well, we'll do the deep dive, but we can talk about how awesome it was without no spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's a big one, and we don't want to do that. We just don't want to be that people.
Yeah. I mean, that was...
We want to be the...
hardly anything happened on that show, but it was just so fucking good.
I'm literally terrified because of spoilers with Spider-Man.
Same.
My kids love Spider-Man, so it's like we want to get them all together, but all of our schedules are so completely different, and it's like I just know I'm going to have this movie spoiled. By noon yesterday, every single major site had vaguely hidden spoilers in their titles.
In their titles,
Yeah.
I told everybody I know to just stay off social media until you see it.
Yeah.
So I do have a quick. Y'all are my friends, and I honestly need advice because after I mentioned that I saw the movie, Rebecca starts texting me, and I immediately in that chat, we were firing off jokes about everything, and which I was so grateful
Shannon,
for.
who's got your food?
Those tater tots are gone, son.
Stole a sandwich.
No, you're all good.
54 minutes. Who had 54 minutes?
Winner.
Somebody in chat had 54 minutes. I know they were actually asking when Moose was going to steal food earlier. So
I think it was just the rapper this time. Anyway, what were you saying, Jake?
Okay.
No, just I guess when's a good time? Because I've already started writing material on this movie because there's so many jokes for this movie that I've already have a solid 4-minute riff on this, but I'm like, when is I feel like, should I do them 6 months from now? You know what I mean? When can you comment?
I would wait at least until January.
I think that might be a little early still.
It might be even earlier.
Yeah, I felt like either between 3 months and 6 months is when I finally can get these jokes off. Because I'm like,
I don't know. I feel like with the way information travels now, like if you haven't seen the movie by like at least mid-January,
fuck yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
I would say, if it were me, I would say wait till when it's out on Blu-ray or streaming, then it's fair game.
Let me ask you this then, Rebecca. I want to talk about Ghostbusters. Is it too soon or is it time right?
I think time's right.
I think so too.
Because I think people who want to see Ghostbusters will have already seen it. If I mean, like, I'm sure, like, I know you guys want to see it, but I know that you probably haven't yet, and I get that.
I saw it.
But like,
I saw the Ghostbusters.
I think people who care enough will have seen it already.
Like me.
And same thing with Spider-Man. And we're with any Marvel movie, really. Like, people who, like, are diehard and actually do care about spoilers will have seen it within a month.
Well, all right, let's continue. Ready?
Let's continue. All right, let's get it. Let's get it popping,
baby. Let's continue. It's popping, puppy.
And we're back. Okay. Before we get to what we've consumed this week, I have this. People love lists.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read this list, but it's
sauces?
It's not sauces. It's the U.S. Library of Congress. They include running the National Film Registry. They select 25 films each year, showcasing the range and diversity of American film heritage to ensure the survival, conservation, and increased public availability of America's film heritage to increase awareness for its preservation. The Film Registry was created before hard drives were. But they still continue the tradition. This year they selected genre films. They did 25, but these are the latest genre films. Return of the Jedi, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Wes Craven's original Nightmare on Elm Street, a movie that I think is damn near perfect, Pixar's Wall-E.
It's so good.
It's added to the list. I mean, so it's joining things like Hitchcock's Strangers on a Train, the biopic of Selena, John Waters' Pink Flamingo. Return of the Jedi completes the full set of the original Star Wars trilogy for the Film Registry, and also with the Lord of the Rings movies. Let's see. I mean, these are the kind of movies that are in there: Clockwork Orange, The Shining, The Dark Knight, Superman, the original with Christopher Reeve.
That's a pretty good movie. I enjoyed that one.
The original Jurassic Park and The Goonies. Full circle. There we go.
Bringing it around.
Yeah. So what film would you put in the National Registry?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Hot Rod.
Yes.
Good choice.
Hot Rod.
Shut up.
No, I'm,
Hot Rod.
I'm with
100%.
I'm with
I said
Rebecca
you
on
look
that
shitty.
one.
Good night, Denise.
You look real pretty, Denise. What?
What?
Said you look real shitty, Denise. Good night.
Let's see.
Pop star, Never Stop, Never Stopping.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh,
Is it,
Tony!
am I wasting my life? Okay, I gotta watch it.
It's a very good movie.
I gotta watch it.
Zoolander.
Zoolander should be in there, I think. Yeah.
Ah, stop it.
That would be good.
Slander.
All right. Anyway, think about it and let me know.
I'm a merman.
Merman, Dad. Merman.
I would say Airplane. All right.
Fuck yes.
Because
that movie, every time it's on, Carrie,
Yeah.
if I see it's on, like, the listings, I watch it, and I still just laugh
I still laugh at it. Because I'm sure Jaws is already in there, and that would be the one I'd pick, but Airplane for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to what we consumed this week. Who wants to start?
I got a list.
Tony.
Me first. Let's see. So I finished the Starman comics by James Robinson. Is that the guy? Oh, so good.
He writes for the show, too, for Stargirl.
Yeah, for the Stargirl.
Oh.
Excellent run of comics. I think it's like 82 issues.
So good.
And it's one where the character has a complete character arc, and it almost exists like outside of DC's regular hero timeline kind of a thing. Even though it is a piece of the same universe, he's kind of off and does his own thing in Opal City, and I highly recommend it. Really good. You can find them all on the DC Universe app.
Oh, so you don't like own them? You just like read them
I just read them digitally.
He has them in non-fungible form.
That's
he
right.
He doesn't have the blockchain or whatever. I don't know how that works.
I got no blockchain. Let's see. So I had to finish Starman because I decided that as my DC Universe app expired, I wasn't going to renew. I was going to do Marvel Unlimited next year. And so I started that up, and I'm about 20 issues into Hulk. And I started with the Jason Aaron run in 2011. Oh, man, that was good. The Stay Angry stuff, really cool.
Shoot me in the face, Frank.
Yeah. So
Jason Aaron, anything he writes, I will just pick up right away.
It was really good.
Even when he recycled the God Killer saga for the Doctor Strange series, it didn't matter. It was
Didn't
still
matter.
cool.
Yeah, it was great.
And I'll tell you what, that dude can drink.
I want to go drinking with him.
I did. Remember he came to Bert's.
Yeah, I know. I want to talk Southern Bastards with him now, though. That's another comic that he writes. Yes, Tony, go ahead.
I finished the Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Oh,
excellent,
man.
Excellent game. So
good. So when I get back to playing, I haven't even plugged in my PS5 yet. So when I get back to playing it, I can ask you how to do all the hard stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I think I did pretty much everything in that game. It was excellent game. Highly recommended. Now, as far as viewing stuff, I watched the latest season of Pen 15. So hilarious, so cringy, hurts my heart. And
yeah, Tony, he messaged me. He's like, "Have you watched Pen 15 yet?" And I'm like, I can't just schedule time to be bummed out.
It's one of those shows that does it. It does the two extremes so well. Cringe humor and sadness. So I highly recommend that last season of that. And then documentary. I watched the Xbox documentary series on YouTube, and it's like 6 40-minute episodes. It's the history of starting from nothing and designing the original Xbox, the Xbox 360, Xbox One, all of that stuff. And it was fascinating. If you have any interest in Xbox and the history of that console, it was really, really cool. And last but not least, my wife and I watched something called School of Chocolate on Netflix. It's I don't know if I'd call it a reality game show, but it is a competition game show between chocolatiers and some guy named Amari something or another who's really famous on YouTube for like 4-foot high chocolate sculptures that look photorealistic. And anyway, It was really good. They take a different spin on it. People aren't voted off after each episode. He treats it like a classroom, and so he tells them what they did wrong and helps them fix it. And everyone stays till the last episode, and then he adds up everyone's scores, and the last two people, or the two people with the highest score, get to compete for the prize at the end. But very different take on competitive cooking shows because everyone stays and everyone learns. I quite enjoyed it.
Well,
that's
there you
very
go.
positive. I like that. I like that. Very constructive.
You should check it out. It was pretty cool.
Lee, you go next.
I watched 3 shows.
3.
So I'm starting the new Witcher series, the new season of Witcher tonight. I wanted to watch it last night, but I got involved in some silly space game that I play. But Hawkeye, amazing.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I'm so glad Rebecca was there with a conspiracy theory that paid off. It was amazing. Also, I was really glad Rebecca was there to actually help Carrie with something that was revealed that we're not going to talk about right here and now.
Always watch the credits.
Carrie
thought always
yell
watch
at
the
people
credits.
all the time to watch the goddamn credits.
Carrie was
jeez.
Carrie was
crowd.
sad because he thought something was teased that wasn't real, and it was real, and now he's a very happy boy, so that's a good thing. And then the second to last episode of season 1 of Wheel of Time, I know a lot of people that are very familiar with the books are like, oh, they made all these changes. I read the books too. I've read them all like 3 or 4 times, but it's been 20 years, so it's like it's all good, right?
I know.
So,
See, I'm coming into that one as a plebe, and I'm just like, I like it. This is cool.
It's cool.
Get so upset.
Cool.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, we make changes, but and then I'm also tonight we'll be watching some YouTube videos on how to hook up my dual stick setup for my Space Sim game. So,
did you get a Thrustmaster?
I got 2
You got that
Thrustmasters.
Thrustmaster.
So
please get real. Yeah, that's a really high quality brand of joystick.
Yep. I got a righty. I got a righty and a lefty.
Nice.
Yeah. So
you can go like this.
Yep. And I gotta go. Oh, I overshot.
Hey,
dang my Thrustmaster.
Thrustmastered too hard.
I'm just gonna ask you, bud. We're getting up there in age.
Yes.
Be very careful with your Thrustmaster.
I've been told that you need, especially at our age, you actually need to spend some time on it or things can get clogged.
Hey.
Right. Oh, shit! I'll be right back.
Yeah. Rebecca, what did you
I didn't watch a
consume this week?
goddamn thing except Hawkeye and Spider-Man.
Okay. Well, can we do a spoiler-free...
Now, so I think me and Rebecca
have a spoiler-free.
Jay
has seen it. Yeah.
It has been brought up that Shannon doesn't know what spoilers really are, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
So here is my overall spoiler-free review of Spider-Man No Way Home.
Thank you, pal.
Overall, as a movie, I thought it was quite sloppy.
What? Really?
It relied far too much on fan service and tropes. That said,
oh, you are a ridiculous human.
Shut up, Shannon. Let me finish. That said, I am a Marvel zombie, and I ate up every goddamn second of it. I have never cheered or clapped so much in a movie, and I have seen Endgame. It's a very good Peter Parker movie.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, phenomenal character stuff, really good character stuff. And I will just say, there's people who are showing that No Way Home has a higher Rotten Tomatoes rating than any of the other live action Spider-Man movies, and it's only that way because the other Spider-Man movies exist. So slap some respect on those other Spider-Man movies, please.
Okay. At least a few of them.
Yes,
I feel the same way, for example, with the Lord of the Ring trilogy. I think Two Towers is a better movie than Return of the King. But since it was the third one in that series, it got all the Oscars instead of the better movie before it.
Yeah, those Oscars were for all 3 of those movies, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep. Jay, have you consumed anything
to quote
week?
Rebecca, I didn't do shit. I didn't watch shit except Hawkeye and Spider-Man. We are one and the same. Yeah. How do I feel about
Spider-Man?
Oh, you know what? I agree with Rebecca, man. Exactly. I've never
Brandon's
seen
losing it.
I know, and I love it. But I will say there was a lot of fan service. It was basically like what Star Wars fans wish Star Wars would do.
Yeah,
Marvel just did it.
That's a really good way to put it. Yeah.
It was just like, oh, give us what we want. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. But
straight to the
I
dessert.
did have, as I said during the break, I wrote a lot of jokes about this movie because there's a lot of things there's a lot of tropes that are just problematic in my opinion. But it's a whole nother. But I loved it. Did I love it? I loved it.
That's
I
the
loved
problem.
every part of
it. I was obnoxious during this movie. I was very talky and just very excited. But everybody else in the theater was too. If I get COVID, it's probably from the Spider-Man screening because the theater was packed.
I predict a Spider-Man wave. Actually,
Superman.
Spider-Man
it's a super
surge?
spreader event. Yeah, Marvel canceled Tom Holland appearances at all the screenings. Sure, pack the theaters, but keep the boys safe,
Yeah. Can't have our star in danger.
Yeah.
It's the money.
Yeah.
It was fun. No, it was. Wait, last thing.
Oh, yeah.
it was just great. I still enjoyed it. Yeah, I cheered at every fucking spot. But the only way I can describe it as you ever had amazing sex, like amazing sex, you got exactly what you wanted, and then you're like, but here's some notes. That's exactly what it was to me. It was like, here's.
I've never given anyone notes after sex.
I still thoroughly enjoyed it. But can we work more on this?
But oh my god! But we got to talk about this thing that happened.
All right.
Shannon,
Shannon, do you have some spoiler-free notes?
Spoiler-free, Shannon.
Shut the fuck up right now!
Why are you yelling?
Kids table. Shush.
Okay.
No.
Dad's gonna spoil the whole movie.
So I guess I'm a fucking idiot because I loved it from start to finish, and it might be my new favorite movie.
I didn't say we didn't love it.
It's still my favorite movie.
No.
I said it was great sex.
Problematic. Fucking fan service. This fan loved the service. Okay? I looked at Jen and I said, if these three things happen, I'm not going to say what they are.
Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that.
Shut the fuck up, Tony. I said, kids table.
Tony didn't even see it.
She's
be nice. Yeah,
love you, bud.
Nice.
Shush. You know I love you.
I know.
Hey, someone just mute his mic. Just mute his mic.
No, I want to hear what he has to say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mute my mic.
No, I don't want to.
Thanks for showing up this week, Jay.
Reclaiming my time.
Jay shows up for a fucking episode, gets to mute my mic. I don't fucking think so.
Ow.
I have to work, man. I'm out here in these streets. I'm working.
So he liked it.
Okay. Anyway,
liked it. Yeah.
I said, Jen, if these three things happen.
Don't say what they are.
I swear to fucking God.
I'm so scared right now.
You should be. Well, I'm trying, Karen. I'm fucking trying.
The key is if you interrupt
May I
him,
speak,
he won't spoil it.
Jason.
Won't spoil it.
Jason. Jason's like, I haven't been on in 3 months. I'm going to get all the talking in. Okay.
Well, somebody's got to interrupt you sometimes because you do it all the time.
All right.
I'm just giving you reciprocity.
Anyway, I was like, if these three things happen, I'm going to squeal, I'm going to freak out, and I'm going to embarrass you in this movie. And she goes, you can't embarrass me anymore.
Oh.
But guess what?
Oh my.
No, that
Guess
challenge
what?
just got thrown down.
Guess what? She told me after the movie. I was wrong. So yeah, it was. I loved it, and I'm actually probably going to go see it again with Egg on Monday.
I want to see it again.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, I definitely want to see it again.
Even though it was trash.
I definitely want to see it again. No, we totally enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. Anything else? Anything else you consumed this week?
I would like to congratulate Jewel for winning Masked Singer this year.
Wait, it feels like cheating if a professional singer wins a singing contest show.
They're all.
Who will
Jesus. You've never fucking watched it.
Touche.
And we've been rewatching Daredevil.
Oh, good.
Because Jen has never seen it. Holy fuck, I forgot how good it was.
It's one of my favorite Marvel things. It really is.
All right, Jay, did you have anything to add?
Now you've made him sad. All right, let's see. I consumed...
Wait.
Huh?
I muted his mic.
Ahead.
Did he say something?
Oh. Okay. I consumed a few things this week because it was a busy and difficult week. There's a History Channel series called The Toys That Changed America.
I've seen that, and I've always thought I should click on it.
It's got a lot of good information in it, but it suffers from the worst reenactments that you've ever
Oh, I'll love it then.
You know,
I was just gonna say you're just selling it to me, Carrie.
yeah, they're just so uncomfortable, these reenactments. You know, here's the head of Mattel talking about stealing the idea of Hot Wheels away from Matchbox, who's in London, you know, and, well, we'll make our cars fast. And he got the actors there, and they're dressed in their period costumes, and it's clear they spent, like, zero money on this show, but it's informative. You learn a lot. And I finally saw Venom Carnage movie.
Oh, okay. What did you think?
Oh, I saw that 2 weeks ago. I forgot to talk about it.
I waited for the rental fee price to come down to $5, and it did. Okay. So
I think you made the right choice.
Yeah,
I watched it last night. I still think I paid too much.
Mm-hmm.
Now listen, no. Here's the thing. If you like this movie, go with Crom. Hey, that's great. You know, enjoy what you enjoy. Don't let this old man ruin anything for you. Okay? Because if you love it, you love it. Nothing I say is going to change that. It was a bit of a mess.
They're boyfriends.
No, that's not
boyfriends.
Incorrect. Yeah,
but
I would say the $5 is worth the jokes alone.
But here's my. I figured out after the second Venom movie what my problem is with this version of Venom. Mm-hmm. My Venom, the one that I read, was when he first appeared in the comic book, and then when he first, started as Spider-Man's costume. He was Spider-Man for a long time, Venom.
Yeah.
And when Peter figured out that the costume was alive and feeding off of him, he got rid of Venom, and Venom reacted like he was a jilted lover. Because he was. Venom, the symbiote, was in love with Peter. And I think that's what I'm missing from this. I mean, they tried to do it in this second one. I don't know. Maybe that was the thing. Anyway.
But also, Carrie, like, when he first showed up, he was scary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was.
Right?
That's a big complaint that I've heard about this Venom overall, is that everyone else's introduction to Venom is he was very scary, but in the movies he's funny and a loser.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and that's why I started hating the Venom character in the comics, because he's so popular, we're gonna make him into a anti-hero, and I'm just done.
But anyway, if you love the Venom
Flash
movies,
Thompson version of Venom, though, it's not bad.
Go with it.
Me too.
Then I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife, which I enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed.
I loved it, Carrie. I loved it.
It was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, I have a question for the fans, but if I ask this question, I will spoil the movie.
So wait, real quick. Do I need to see any do I need a refresher on all the Ghostbusters for it, or can I just hop in blind?
Honestly, I've seen the first Ghostbusters once 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's all I needed. And I still really enjoyed it.
Okay.
And I still understood everything that was happening.
If you've seen the first one, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need to know. Cool. Thanks.
And if you've seen it as many times as we have,
right.
more of the references and jokes pay off, and so it's more satisfying that way. But boy, you want to talk fan service, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But and maybe I'll do it on a Patreon. I'll ask you guys the one question I have for Ghostbusters fans, and because it will ruin it if I ask this question. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Ghostbusters fans, but at what cost? That's as far as I'll go. That's as far as I will go.
Well,
with that
I kind of
question.
want to do this today now.
Well, maybe we will. Maybe we will.
Yeah.
Games, Tony?
Yeah. Yeah. Video games. They're a thing that we play
You're
in
right
our
over there,
spare
Tony?
time.
Are there any out this time of year? Because aren't they all out for
Let's
Christmas?
see. Yeah, we got nothing this week. I just scroll down to the bottom of the page just to make sure. So my advice to you is Guardians of the Galaxy or anything from your backlog. Just play some games and have fun. Halo multiplayer is free.
Cyberpunk 2077 is on sale on Steam right now, and from what I hear, it's almost playable. So
on PC, it was never too bad. On PC, it was never too bad.
No, and I've talked to a lot of people who had bad
bit.
experiences on PCs, but they didn't have the rig that you have.
Touche.
There you go. There you go.
So,
all right then, Mr. B, if you would please.
Well, I'm just going to say it. That was a really, really delicious meal. but there was a lot of ham service in it, you know? I don't know how much I really enjoyed it.
And scene. Okay.
Shannon, I'm always impressed with how you come up with those closers.
Yeah, me too.
Ham service. I love
Right,
it.
because you guys think I'm stupid.
No.
No one said that, so let's all calm down.
Don't tell me how to live, Jason!
All right, man.
All right.
You do you then.
Okay. Thanks for joining us, chat room folks.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank y'all.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining in.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.
We're going to record some more stuff for you and get it out to you.
It's gonna be a surprise.